You guys have kind of been in the dark for a long time. Like you guys burst out into the scene by accident.
We were born in the dark.
Born in the darkness. It sounds like you guys have a movie trailer coming on the way too.
Mm-hmm.
So tell us about Dream Car. How did you guys get started?
Tom, Adrian, and myself have been playing for many years together, and we knew we wanted to keep being creative and making music. And Davey, our friend, we asked him out on a date.
Mm-hmm.
We went to dinner, and we said, Davey, would you like to work on some music with us? And he fortunately said yes, and we gave him 4 pieces of music. And Davey's a very prolific, creative person, and very quickly returned those ideas with lyrics and top line, and we knew there was something there. And that was the beginning of Dream Car.
And here you guys are now.
Here we are.
And you guys have been touring since the beginning of April, correct?
I don't
At
remember.
least for this album, I think, right?
Yeah, we started playing live for the first time just recently. Yeah,
What's been the most memorable part of this tour so far?
Most memorable part?
Tom snuck into my bunk last night on the bus.
Oh, yeah. I heard that.
I just thought it was my bunk, and then he was there, so I thought it's warmer
That's
in
what
here.
you used to say.
And we've been friends for so long, it was like, I welcomed him. You know what I mean?
hey,
And we
come on in
snuggled,
for a cuddle, right?
Yeah, it was a cuddle.
Right on. And you guys are not performing until tomorrow night at the Phoenix. What do you guys love? You guys got any plans for some sightseeing or any parts of Toronto that you haven't
I'm going
been
to
in a
get
while?
my hair cut.
That phenomenal
Touched
hair
up
of
at the
yours.
town barber.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. True.
I was going to say, Tony and I on this tour have been going on our hours off and finding the finest local vegan restaurants.
Oh, yeah?
So we'll probably find that tonight here in Toronto.
Unfortunately, I can't help you out in that department, but maybe you want to check out Toronto's flooded boardwalk at the moment, or unfortunately,
that's
we got some heavy rain, some serious heavy rain. But maybe check out the CN Tower when you guys are while you're just wandering
I
around.
didn't know there was a boardwalk in Toronto.
Yeah,
of
we're
course.
right on the water.
Right on the ocean.
Lake,
Right on
Great
the
Lake.
creek.
Great
on the stream.
Lake, big lake. Nice try, Davey. Appreciate
I tried.
it.
No problem.
So what do you guys, when you're normally on tour, or when you're even when you're not on tour, when you got some free time, what do you guys like to just do?
Whoa, free time. These gentlemen have lots of children.
Oh, so yeah, family obligations.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Making babies.
Making them too. Yeah, that's quite time consuming too, I'll bet.
He does it pretty quickly.
Not anymore. No.
Not anymore.
That's
Right
fun.
on. I just want to say personally too, I'm a really big fan of your new album. It was released on May 12th, and some of the especially on this one song on the charts, you've got your verses are all spoken word. I'm really into that. Is that something you guys really kind of worked on, or was that something you just kind of rolled with, or?
The spoken word element of On the Charts really was something that just came to me as I was writing this song. The boys sent me the music, as was the case with every one of the tracks, and I would sit down in the room that I was living in below my friend's garage and listen to the music, and the top lines would come, and it just felt natural to have that spoken word type narrative based on what was being played by the boys. So that's what I presented, and I knew it was distinctive from a lot of the other tracks, being that it was not melodic
And the
like
whole
the
album's
rest of
got
it
a-
was, but I just wanted to see if they liked it, and
We loved it.
they liked
Oh,
it.
yeah.
And eventually
We all liked
it's stuck. That's
we
awesome.
all liked it.
The thing I'll say about this process is we would send tracks to Davey, and as he described, he would write and send them back and come in and demo. And for me, it was I was so excited every time to hear what did Davey write on this, and to get in the studio and to record it was like a revelation. It was like the song, like a flower opening or
Right.
something.
So about this record, tell me too about. I understand, at least from what I googled, you guys had a member of Sugar Cult working with you guys on this record too.
We did indeed. Tim Pagnotta, our dear friend and talented producer, was the singer and probably the active creative force in Sugar Cult. He had to have been.
Seemed that way.
One would think.
We'll think.
One would think.
Memory by Sugar Cult. Great
None of
song.
us were terribly familiar with Sugar Cult.
That is correct.
Tim
we met-
knows that
But we met Tim, and
Yep.
and loved him.
and we loved him.
That's awesome.
Immediately, and we knew there was something special going on there.
So you guys are wrapping up the tour this weekend in I think Chicago, correct? And
Yes.
Then
Yes.
you head up a couple festivals this summer too.
Yes.
Are you guys anxious to be getting back into some writing, or what's your plan?
You know, we did a few festivals earlier in April. We did both weekends at Coachella. Both of those were spectacular. And so we're going into Life is Beautiful Festival in Vegas, and we do Austin City Limits. And so, yeah, there's some festivals coming up. And
There's more, I think.
and there's more than that. Yeah.
are.
Yeah. It's exciting. There's lots of stuff to look forward to. But we're having a great time because every single part of this process has been fun. Writing the music together, recording the music with Tim, and then now sharing it with the world, not only with the album coming out, but also playing these club shows, these intimate club shows. And we played in Boston last night, and the audience was spectacular. It was like so amazing to watch to feel their energy. And, people now have the album, so they're learning Davey's lyrics, and it's just fun to watch him sing along. And we had a great time last night. This has been a really fun experience.
And honestly, fun is exactly how I would describe your album. Like, just front to back, it's just full of it feels great listening to. You just feel upbeat and happy, and the whole like 80s new wave kind of synthy vibe you got going on. Is that something that you've kind of been working on for a while, or did it come naturally to you guys? Like, you guys come from pretty different backgrounds as far as music goes.
Well, in fact, that is one of the similarities of our background. Is the sounds that you hear on the Dream Car record are, sounds that really imparted who we were and who we are as musicians as we were growing up. And those sounds weren't something that we actively pursued. It was something that just really came about naturally during the writing process. And with each song that we wrote, it informed the next, and we ended up with the album that you hear now.
So when people are listening to your self-titled debut record, what do you want them to take away from it, or when they're coming to see your show tomorrow night at the Phoenix?
Anything, really. If they can take away anything positive from it, well, not anything, but it's anything positive. You know, whether they find it fun, or whether they find it elating, or they find some sort of escape from it. Escape from something by way of it, or whether they can relate to it musically or relate to it lyrically. If they enjoy it on any level, we're happy. And if they come to the shows and have fun, then we're even happier.
Maybe walk away with a T-shirt too while they're at it.
If they like. If they like.
Right, guys. Well, hey, your new record, it's fantastic. It's out now. DreamCars self-titled debut record. Guys, thanks for taking the time to hang out with me today. It's been an absolute pleasure, and I really love the new record, guys.
Thank you so much.
And I'll just